Hey guys, so I am swatching this Android Creative Limited Edition macaroon color pencil set. It's 36 color pencils. They're square. They have a 4.0 lead inside. And the thing I don't like about these are they don't have any color numbers, and they don't have any colors on the barrel of the pen, a barrel of the pencil. The ends are capped. The lead, you can see, is a 4.0 lead. But I took a Sharpie and I wrote a number on each of them in the order the colors were in my pencil set when I first got it. So this would correspond to this swatch sheet that I'm doing. This swatch sheet is from Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook group. But yeah, that's how I'm doing it, so that I'll know which pencil goes with which mark, and it'll help me when I'm using these pastels. They're very and they're going down, and it's I put it on this silver strip because it's above where I hold the pencils, but it's very smooth. It's smooth. It's not leaving, like, you know how some pencils leave like a little chalky like a little residue, like a little bit of wax flakes and stuff. These aren't doing that for me, and they are very pastel-y. So that's what I'm doing right now with this set. I don't understand why they didn't. Well, if you look at their website, a lot of this stuff looks like it's geared towards children, which, you know, most kids go by just how a color looks. They don't really care about the name of the colors and whatnot. So it's like this is the first layer. This is it's not regular printer paper. This is what's this stuff called? It's a vellum paper, printer paper. And this is the second pass. And this is the third pass. And as you can see, the color on the barrel, that's the color on the barrel as compared to the color, and it's close. So they did a good job with that. And so I'm not sure if all the pencil order is the same for this set, but if it is, then you can label yours like going from 1 to 36 that way. I just did it this way because that's the color I started with down on the end. But it would have been nice if they had some type of numbering or naming system for these colors. And this is a real pretty lime, what I would consider a lime green kind of color, like a light lime. Lemon, like a lemon, in between green and yellow. And that color is like, yeah, like a yellow green. But this pencil had like a little teeny bit of residue, but not a lot. It wasn't very noticeable at all. This is This is kind of like a light yellowy orange color. And it doesn't feel very waxy either, going down. Like you would expect, there's not that much drag. That's the best way I can describe it. It's putting the color down. There's not that much drag. And it's not scratchy. You can barely hear hear these pencils on the paper. That's a real pretty peach color. Real pretty. And this color makes me think of orange sherbet for some reason. I'm looking at this one, I'm thinking of orange sherbet ice cream. It's been a while since I had some. You know, like those push pops. Oh wow. Used to get as kids. They were so good. They had the orange ones and the lime flavor ones, and they were so good. Almost making me want some sherbet now. I like this one too. This is like more of a lighter shade of a peachy, a darker peach. That one. I can't say that I'm enjoying the squareness of this pencil. Maybe it's because of how I hold pencils. I'm just not used to using a square pencil. But I'm feeling like pressure points. If you can see the corner where I'm holding the pencil is the pressure. So I'm on 32. Yeah, I like having this numbering system since this pencil doesn't have any type of numbering system on it. Maybe in future sets they'll put the colors. Because professional color set didn't need to be on this pencil. It's on the 10. They could have put a number or a color name up there, or even back here. They could have put a number or a color name back here at the end of the barrel. Alright, this is number 36. It's kind of like a pinky lavender type color. I'm not really digging that color, but you know, I'm not into pink at all, so where other people might be excited about pinks and different shades of pinks, I could care less about a pink. Y'all know that from my yarn, from me doing blankets and stuff. Alright, so that's all 36 colors swatched out. And they are very macaroony. my son and my oldest daughter, they love macaroons. They're actually too sweet for me. I can't stand the taste of them. I tried one time and I was just like, you know, and me, I'm a diabetic, so I like chocolate and some sweets, but macaroons, it's too sweet for me. I couldn't stomach it at all. It was just, to me, it's just too sweet. So, but yeah, I like the way the colors go down. And like I love this peach color right here. That would be a pretty skin tone. And I really like this lime green right here. It's a yellow green between the yellow and the green. This is like a perfect transit color right there. It's beautiful. The blues were This blue right here, I like that one. I don't know what color blue it is, but it's a pretty blue. This would be a nice blue, working on sky and stuff. But there's no grays in this set. This blue here is the closest thing to a gray blue in this set. This is the only brown in this set. I mean, granted, it's a macaroon set, so you don't see gray macaroons. At least I don't think so. I've never seen one. But it would have been nice if they'd have put a nice light gray in this set. Yeah. So that's it. That is the Indra Creative Limited Edition Macaroon Color Pencil Set. And I just did the square. I guess it would take some getting used to holding a square pencil. I know it'd be easier for a child holding a square pencil, but these say they're a professional color set. Yeah, I like the way they went down. And considering they are pastels, I mean, the color went down really nice considering how light the colors are to begin with. And this is only like 1 or 2 passes of the color, and the colors match up to the barrels of the pencils pretty good. So yeah, so that's that one. I'm gonna pause and then I'll be right back with the next one. Alright, up next we have the Hui's, which I'm not so sure if I'm saying that right, colored pencil. They're an oil-based colored pencil. It's 48 pieces, 3.0 millimeter lead. Let's open up the tin, see what's in here. Oh, look at this. So it comes with a color wheel, very nice, and it comes with a little color book. Nice. And the little trays have the little bands so you can lift them out. There's 2 trays. The pencils are they're short. Yeah, this is just a regular writing pencil. So the pencils are short. Let me see. What do I have here that I can compare it with real quick? It might not be. These are my Derwent Metallics. The pencils, that's what these pencils remind me of. The Derwent Metallics. In their shape and their size. Interesting. Alright, so they're water-based pencils, so they're water soluble, so I really should be swatching these on watercolor paper. I'm going to swatch them up here, and I can probably lightly wet this. See how it does. So they has a they have a number. These pencils have a number, which is good. And they're not in order in the tin at all. You can see they aren't in color family at all. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to pause. Alright guys, so I reorganized the trays, and hopefully y'all can see this. But let me back out some. It's the best I can do as far as organizing stuff. So these are the grays right here. There's 2 gray. You can definitely tell they're grays, and then you have these 2 right here that suppose that this is like a black, and that's more like a charcoal, dark charcoal. And then I have the white beside that, this peach, and the orange is like, this is orange, that's more like a pumpkin, like this is orange, it's like a light yellow orange, pumpkin orange. The colors on the pencils do not match the colors on the barrels, on the lid at all. And these are the 3 yellows, and they're not good yellows. This is more of a yellow green, this is more of a yellow orange, and then this is the yellow, and it doesn't even look like a yellow, bright yellow. It's more like a, almost got like a little bit of a grayish yellow tinge to it. And these are the greens. There's lots of greens, which I was surprised. So you got several greens. And then they have this one, which is like a blue green. Not quite a turquoisey green, but more of a blue green. between the blues and the greens. And then they had this one, which is like a forest green, more on the brown side. So, but I put it with the greens anyway. And then the second one was this one, which I continue with the blues, going into the purples. And like I said, the colors do not match at all. And this is more like a light purple, at least on the tip. It's actually lighter than this one. And then these were the reds. It's the pinks. It's like 3 pinks. And there's like this red is like the one that's like actually more of a red. This is like a red brown, like a brick red. These are the browns, like that. It's more like a yellow ochre. It's like a taupe. This is like a in between the yellow ochre and the taupe. And then you got this one I would say is like a brown. And this is like a lighter brown, like a gray brown. This is like almost a red. It's like not even really a reddish brown. The barrel looks like it should be a reddish brown, but it's not. And then this was like kind of like a green brown. So those were the colors. So like I said, it has the number. It has like a letter or number system on the barrel. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with this top tray. I'm gonna go the browns that way. I should probably use my crown. Let's see. I'm gonna do. So this is QB288. Alright. And the color lays down smooth. And like the color does not match the barrel, as you can see. And these are oil pencil. So let's see what happens when we wet it. And that's putting the color down first and wetting it. Let's see what happens when we wet paper first. Get our brush. So it dissolves pretty good. So I would say that these are more of a watercolor pencil, an oil-based watercolor pencil. And that was just when you wet the paper first. See, the color isn't as intense as if you color on the, put the color down first and wet it. So that's something to think about. Alright, so yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna pause you guys again. So I'm gonna let her be. Alright guys, I'm gonna speed this up because the monster, I heard her moving around upstairs, which means she will be downstairs soon. So I might have to pause and or do part 1, part 2. The pencils don't sound scratchy. The color goes down smooth, and like I said, the barrels and the lead do not match, and they are water soluble, so you're gonna have to not spray these with fixative because the colors are gonna bleed and run. And yeah, use it with your watercolor projects, like do your initial sketches or whatnot, and to add detail maybe on your watercolors. But no, I wouldn't use it where I would have to apply fixative, because it's gonna run and it's gonna change. And these colors are probably not in good order because that's not my thing, but they're in the same family, so hey, deal with it. At least they have a numbering system for these. This makes me think of Crimson Lake watercolor. I like, it's a pretty red. This is 001. That was 014. And the colors are, this is just a little bit darker, a little bit more brown in it, maybe like more of a brick red. But the colors, these two colors are close. I mean, it looks orange on there, and you can tell how close the colors are. It looks a lot similar. I mean, maybe it looks different when you wet it, but even this red isn't that far off. You can see the difference between the oranges. It looks orange up here, but trust me, it's red. It's overcast today, and cut that light off, maybe it'll look more less yellowy. It still looks orangey. Oh, for a better camera, better lighting. That is definitely an orange. So I'm gonna have to shuffle some stuff around. Let's see. We can move a blue over. Oh, I already got it numbered though. Oh well. It'll just be over here for now. But that's definitely an orange. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. I'm gonna have to redo this swatch sheet. Camera just is not doing well today at all. Not doing well. These they do kind of remind me of the Derwents. The way they're shaped. And they are I think they have decent pigment in there. These were pretty cheap on Amazon. I think these were like, I want to say they were like 14 bucks. I don't know if I got them on sale or what, but they got decent pigment in them. I mean, that's how dark it is. Just, I'm not even pressing that hard. That's how dark it is. So they got decent pigment in them. And mind you, they are water. They are for work. They are water soluble. Alright, so that's the first tray. And the paper, it didn't do so bad getting wet. So and this is one of the lighter blues. You can hear this pencil more, but it's still, it's very pigmented. So this pencil, I would say, is a little scratchy. I mean, just look how much pigment is going down. And this is like a light blue. It's the one before the paler blue, the palest blue in the set. It's like a nice cloud, like sky blue. I guess this would be like a Carolina blue. That's a pretty blue. That is a real pretty blue. You just need more natural light. It's overcast today. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So my camera is struggling today. It is what it is. Oh, this is pretty green. It's a turquoisey green. That is pretty. This is a pretty olive green. See, now look how dark this color is on this barrel, but the green is like a grass green on the tip, and it's a grass green when you put it down, and it's scratchy. So these blues and greens are more scratchy sounding than the other colors that I've put down so far. So we're on 361. It's this one. And it's not a like you know, like what's the word? It's not like a scratchy sound like it's lifting the paper or anything like that. It's like a chalky. It's the best way I can use. You know, like when you're writing on the chalkboard, that feeling, that drag. See, that this one isn't as loud as the other one. So I don't know if it's the binding is a little different with those blues and greens, or when you get more closer towards the yellow, that one is more, wasn't as loud of a pencil. So we're on 366. This one. Yeah. So these are a little smoother. These lighter colors. And that's a pretty color. But those two are very close to each other. 308 and 366. It's hard to even tell them apart. I think when you have colors that are that close together, then they should pick something else to put in your set. It's almost like you're getting two of the same color. Granted, like I said, when you wet these, it might look totally different since they are a water-soluble pencil. And it's almost like it's not focusing well today either. It's like a creamy yellow right there. So it's like a yellow. This is supposed to be more like towards a yellow orange, this one. And it is. This one feels very, very creamy. Very creamy. This is an orange. And as you can hear, if you can hear it, it's a little bit louder of a pencil. If you can hear that. And this peach is nice. This would be a real nice peach and a wax base pencil. And it's a nice, very nice darker peach right there. And then this is the lighter peach right here. So you guys can see those. Those are nice. Those two peaches are nice. Really nice in a wax pencil. Now this is the white, which you're not going to be able to tell. Okay, and this one is the black. So it gets pretty dark. The black. This is the charcoal. And you can see the charcoal does not get as dark as the black. It has more of a brownish tint to it, that one. And this is the darker gray. And it's on the warmer side as well. It has like a little bit of a brown tinge to it. And then this is the cooler gray. You guys can see those. So there are, yeah, so some of these colors are too close to each other. They could have just picked something a little bit more different in each set. Like I said, these are water soluble though, so they might react differently with water. Let's see how this red does. But yeah, So that is all I have time for today. If I get a chance to do another video tomorrow, I have a couple more sets I need to swatch and whatnot. So, but I'll consider this a watercolor set. So I'll put it with my aquarelle, however you say that, watercolor pencils. So they'll be with those when I put them in back in storage. The dirts, they can go in there too. So I have 2 other sets that I need to swatch. The Mark Art, I have the Mark Art 48, but they also released a 120, so I got that. I have the Star Joy 120 set, and then I have the it just says color pencils. I can't read the name up there, but from what I understand, these are basically the Deli pencils. The Deli group puts these out, so I'm gonna be swatching those too in the coming days. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to, guys. So y'all take care.